playback. Like if I play a video, or if we're both like on both of our screens, it shows like the same video that we're watching and we're hearing, and it's recorded. Like all that's being recorded. Like I wonder.
I know, because
we're just missing a chunk of it.
We did before. By the way, I started the stream because we're adults. We can they can listen to us if we want. The thing that I'm concerned with is the recording device. You know what I'm saying, and the playback device being the same thing seems to only be weird audio wise. It doesn't seem to be weird if OBS does that in app.
OBS, yeah, but we need a way.
Can't we then not hear it?
Well,
we would need a way to monitor the stream as it's live. Which is there a way? Okay, so
there's a software that we could buy that does this, but we're trying to parcel this together for free. So, we're trying to freak it. I know. I know.
If the software, as it turns out, is if you can find it,
right?
For money,
right?
Then we can get it. But what
we could purchase it.
We could purchase it,
of course.
But if we could trust that the Audacity is good without listening to it, we could switch monitoring this to monitoring the stream.
Honestly,
the stream has a monitor.
You know that rewiring. What was that?
Loopback?
That loopback. Yeah, that software honestly was kind of cool software.
Loopback went so hard with its diagrams.
But it really did. I really appreciated how it's we got to visualize this for you, because you're connecting shit inside of a computer that normally you would not be able to connect.
It would be and this is my phantom cable.
Yeah.
This doesn't exist. We made it for you.
Yeah.
It's thank you.
It's tight.
I'm into it, and I think you're sexy. I think you're sexy, and I think we should. What are you doing? What are you doing tonight? What are you drinking, baby? All right.
You ready to freak?
Yeah, you ready? I was just about to ask you the exact same thing. Hey guys, you're listening to All Things Gaming, which is a comedy podcast, and the views expressed within are solely ours.
And not meant to be taken seriously. So enjoy the show.
Let's fight! You win!
Jesus criminy. There's so many things happening. My computer was like, hey, update me. Anyway, welcome to All Things Gaming. I am Josh Lamar, with me as always.
It's me, Kevin Clay.
Kevin, how are you doing, my lad?
You know what? I'm doing fairly well.
Are we not on center?
Let's give you a little more.
I don't want to be on screen.
I
don't need that.
I think first of all, I think you only get more handsome every day, to be honest with you. You started pretty handsome, and now you just refine with age, Clooney.
Shit!
No,
you did not.
Not like food. You did like a hot dude.
I know that you did not just say that name. That's outrageous.
Listen,
that's outrageous.
Are we talking about a handsome fellow who can pull off charm, wit, but also humor at a
Yeah,
level.
go on.
At
No,
a
I'm-
level. No. I'm just one
Please.
saying. Yeah, and
Go on.
And he tans exquisitely.
I do put on a good tan. That's
God!
genetics, baby. You can't do much about that.
No, I mean you can be lucky and
you can take advantage of it.
Absolutely, you can take a look at the
All
tools
right.
available and
enough,
get on it.
Enough about how beautiful I am. Kevin, you
absolutely
beautiful
beautiful.
bastard. How are you doing?
I am doing wonderfully. I'm so happy that we're back to do our show. Let me get a little deeper in there.
Get up in there.
I'm so happy that we're here doing our show. I'm excited to do
Yeah?
it. It is we're summer. It's spring still, but summer's here. Is
it summer now?
It's like in 2 weeks or something.
I was gonna
It's about
say,
to be summer, but I mean it was 87 today.
Everybody goes, oh my god, it unplugged again. My mouse. What a trash
No longer-
computer.
It's based on where you're at.
There
It's
we go.
2. Yep. Why do you still have sound?
I don't know.
Because you don't have a mouse to turn it
yeah,
off. Yeah, sure.
And we're muted. Okay, perfect.
But now that it's getting really hot, I'm having to tone down the level of gaming that I'm doing on my computer because
it gets hot in your room.
3080 will fucking torch me. It will get to 89 degrees Celsius and begin burning me
June
alive.
20th. So we have 9 more days of spring.
All right. And in this spring, I've a demo for a game I was really excited about came out. I'm sure I've been telling you all about these Harmony Korine movies I've been watching. He's an insane filmmaker, but his studio is called Edgelord Productions. I mean,
Edgelord.
EDGLRD. I love it.
Is it like so on the nose that it's like
It's excellently on the nose.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfectly. Not
Yeah,
like
it
2,
is.
but like
It is.
a little bit.
But on his website, so like I bought some movies on there, and that's where you can go to stream them or download them. But he's got merch, and I was going through the merch. He's got like the ugliest keyboard I've ever seen in my life. $250. A beautiful aluminum keyboard. Every single key is like uglier than the next one. But also like when you look at it, it's like, ooh.
Does it go
it's
together?
artsy.
It like
Yeah,
kind of
it's
goes
artsy.
together as a whole.
It's like it reminds me of like
Is there organization to it? Like
Dystopian-
at first look, it doesn't look like it's cohesive, but if you think about it, like all the tab,
I think it's like the elements. It's like the elements of
do they
nature.
match?
Yeah, like some of the keys go together. Like it'll be a row, like 4 in
What's
a row.
his name?
Harmony Korine, and the website's called Edgelord Productions. But I've been watching these movies. I'm on there. I'm about to buy some merch, and then I look, and he's and on there near all the movies.
It's like Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yes, isn't it? Isn't it awful but beautiful though? What do you think? Give me a 1 to 5 of how you feel about this.
And his name is Edgelord.
The production company is called Edgelord. This is the studio.
Is he a nepo or like
No,
a come into money, or did
he's
he
like
make
a
his
dude-
did he make his own nut?
I think. Well, okay, hold on.
Because I just have that one question because like
He makes art.
it
movies.
informs my whole.
He makes movies that are like can't be movies, and he made them into movies.
I don't know.
I'm really into
This
him.
keyboard feels like he was trying to be ironic, and like I think he nailed it.
So I'm on there and I'm scrolling through the other movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is not a movie at all. It's a game that
Okay.
you can wishlist on Steam called Tamashika. This and
Tamashika.
and I'm looking at it, and it's
My
a fucking
goodness.
it's not quite Cruelty Squad level, color vomit,
Right.
But
right.
like there's a level of dissonance to it.
Okay.
It's very colorful. It's got the as you move forward, it's got that rotating Sonic the Hedgehog thing where it's like putting a plate more down of floor in front of you as you go forward. Like, so it looks like you're going on like a hill. You know what I mean? Like, because it's just
What?
spawning more in front of you.
Oh, okay. Oh, as you go forward,
Yeah,
yes.
like it doesn't
okay,
exist
sorry.
until you take another step.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I was like, what?
And all the game is about is just walking through
Might
and,
have had a
and killing
seizure
these little
there.
green guys. And like if they get too close to you, you have to press the knife button. And if they're far away, you can shoot them. You have to
Okay.
reload every 7 shots.
Okay.
And occasionally you have to deflect stuff. That's it. And the game is just like it's all about keeping your mind on one thing, the game. So like as I played it, this is beautiful demo. One of the finest. I don't know why I said beautiful. That made it really weird. As I was playing the demo, I realized like if my mind wandered, I fucked up the game. Like I'd stop being in the moment and in the zone of it, and I'd fuck it up. And the more I tried really, really hard to focus on the game, the better I got at it. But it's a really neat game, and I think everyone should take a look at it. I mean, it's a free demo. It's free. You know what I'm saying? It's free.
Nah, I mean.
Tamashika by Edgelords Productions. And I don't think they've done a game ever before, so like, you know, I'm into people who are making games. We're gamers.
We're jamming.
We play games. So that's what I've been into. Otherwise, it's been more of the same for me, baby. Playing a little Night Rain, getting pissed off at that.
Hell yeah.
I finally beat the first boss, but I mean, that game is
Bruh, I haven't even had a chance to touch a video game. Oh no, not true. We played Overcooked. We played Overcooked. She always asks me to play Overcooked when I got a hard buzz on, and I'm like, I can't communicate with her, and I'm like,
no, chef.
Also, there's a little Joy-Con drift or something on these sticks, or like I was having a hard time.
Is somebody walking diagonal when you're not trying to?
All I'm saying is I was grabbing dishes that I was like pretty certain I wasn't supposed to be grabbing.
I don't like
you know
that.
What I mean?
Don't want to hear that. That's terrible.
So like I was just like I can't do this right now. I can't play. I acted
up.
like a little bitch. Like I literally working. I can't communicate with you. I was like I don't really want to play this, and she was just like, oh okay. And
it's two people. You gotta get two people in the mood to play a pretty stressful game.
I was just like, hit me when I'm stony.
That's a job.
Just don't hit me when I'm drunk. I don't like to play video games when I drink.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like to do it.
What do you like to do when you just listen to some music? Vibe?
Yeah, bro, my favorite time to play fucking video games is early in the morning.
You said Saturday coffee
with
some buzz is so fire.
I'll catch like the first hour or two without a buzz, and then just like. Once I'm starting to get a little bored, I'll like get and then I go, here we go.
Oh wait, what's that?
I love video games.
Oh
boy, do I love gaming!
my fiery conch shell.
My jamming time is going to increase. It's just how I roll. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember being on. I remember being forced not to smoke weed for a period of time, and I was playing Oblivion, and I was like, yeah, this game is pretty cool, but this game would be so much more.
But have you ever tried playing it on Wii?
I literally was like, I was Bob Saget from Hit.
No, it was
Hit Film. No, Jon Stewart.
Yes, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. He was the one do you ever suck dick for weed?
You can't be addicted to weed, man.
But
Snoop Dogg, by the way, my favorite bit. That's my favorite bit in the whole thing is when Snoop Dogg comes in and hits it 167 times and then says, quote, I ain't even hit the motherfucker yet. Yeah, no. We all know that person. And in that film, it was Snoop.
And he's like, I gotta go.
Yeah, and he slinks away. Like, he might as well have like, been, they put him on a hook and just, like, lifted him out of the scene.
That would have been actually quite hilarious. All right, listen, we got two articles, and then we're gonna get into some other stuff. We got two articles
and then a talk.
We got a Namco-backed AI-powered light gun brings Time Crisis. You heard us. To modern TVs. Crisis. And then we're also going to be talking about a new game coming out called Felt That Boxing, which I find quite amusing, and I'm very impressed by.
Did you felt that? Yeah, I want to make a bad, ludicrous-esque, like 2008, 2004.
Catch me in the ring.
Yeah.
Like just some like cheesy hook.
That already was a pun because you use your hand to put in a puppet.
Catch
and
me.
you have to, you know what I'm saying? You have a ring on in the...
It's too easy. It's too easy. All right, let me bang this Namco one first, and then you go ahead and take the puppet one. How about that?
Yeah, I'll felt that
because I love you.
Also, if you're here listening right now, if you're watching, welcome. Thank you.
Did we say that? No.
No, I'm just saying thanks.
Oh,
I appreciate it.
No,
one
definitely.
more. Just one more little sesh for me to be like, no, I appreciate you here.
No, I honestly, I appreciate that, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate all of us. All right, Namco-backed AI-powered light gun brings Time Crisis to modern TVs. I don't know if you are a child of the 90s or 80s.
You been in a cade?
If you are into video games back in the day.
Or if you're into these new post-ironic barcade scenarios.
Wait, they have. Wait, are you talking about like
some of these spots?
Like Tappers downtown and all that.
Yeah. Is that the one?
It's yes.
Did you go to that?
I've been there.
Was that cool?
I've been
cool
there.
Spot?
It's cool because like the games are free. So
they're
you
all
just
free play?
Yeah.
I could just get
roll up
drunk and DDR.
Yeah, real shit. They serve Hot Pockets because you have to serve food in Indiana to have a bar or to serve alcohol.
Hot Pockets.
Yeah, they have some like Hot Pockets on rip. They got I think like Pop-Tarts and like
here's what I would do. I'd be like
the type of but they also have really good beer on tap.
Okay.
Like they have like really good stuff.
So they're just the Hot Pocket is just a meme.
Mm-hmm.
You do have to order one. Or
no, you don't. No. They
it?
just have to offer it.
Okay.
They have to be able to offer it.
God, I was gonna say because if I have to order it, I'll be like, hey, I'll take the Hot Pocket, throw it in the garbage. Don't even cook it. Like I do not bring me a Hot Pocket. I will be pissed off.
What's wrong with the Hot Pocket?
At home. I'm in an establishment.
Well, you know they're going to be like $5 for this Hot Pocket, and then you're like, sir, I could buy 2 for that. No shit.
Hey, for $5, tell me, go back there and take a picture of the microwave you're going to cook that in. I want to see it.
You know what? No, catch me in 35-40 minutes when you bake that in an oven. Bake that shit in an oven, and then
at like 400.
And guess what? I'm not touching it for another 20.
Then we'll have to sit for a while.
Yeah.
Inside is a nuclear explosion of ham and cheese
just
right
lava,
now.
Just melt straight through your jaw.
Yeah, if you got a Mott's one, napalm.
or marinara, just
like bones. You look like fucking Two-Face afterward.
You look like the Mummy when he hasn't fully like transformed. He hasn't like sucked everyone's soul. All right, going on. One of the greatest casualties of modern technology was the demise of the light gun, which demanded classic CRTs to work properly.
Stop.
Sure, the Wii came tantalizingly close with replicating the experience with the House of the Dead Overkill and Link's crossbow training, but it wasn't the same.
Link's training bot training.
Yeah. Luckily, the powerhouse behind the gun-based arcade revolution, Bandai Namco, has backed a new light gun that promises to bring the experience to modern TVs with an inbuilt games including Time Crisis, Point Blank, and Steel Gunner. Throw in Area 51, please. So long as it meets as Area 51's.
Area 51
it's the same
slaps.
fucking shit. It's just like, why not?
Game. That may be even more fun. Like, I may have had personally more fun with that because you play that solo.
You can play solo. You can
play
play Time Crisis solo if you want.
But like, you're at a disadvantage.
Oh, of course.
You're getting hosed.
Of course.
They're like, okay, so you're one person. We put one less enemy on each screen. So, get with it.
Neat.
Kickstarter.
So it meets its soon-to-be announced Kickstarter target. As long as it meets that, then we're good. The game gun created, that's G apostrophe aim apostrophe E. Aim. Me. Created a...
What is GAM?
I really love this GAM. Created in partnership with the Namco by established Japanese electronics firm Taisei Denki, claims to have solved the conundrum with the plug-and-play setup that contains proprietary technology replacing traditional infrared sensors with high-resolution camera and AI for its responsive gameplay.
So back in the day, it would take it would use the frames and it would be reading when you shot. The game would unbeknownst to your eyeball, it would hit a frame of red.
Yeah.
And then based on that, the gun would be like, that's where I am. You know what I mean? And it would target it. So now they put a camera in the gun. They put a 60 frames per second camera.
And an AI
is going to be like, hit, miss, hit,
which
hit.
Begs the question, how expensive is this going to be?
Tell me how expensive.
Honestly, I don't know.
Well, I'm on the Kickstarter right now, but the Kickstarter is not live.
I'm going to guess it's $200.
Well,
$250.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, boss. The standard pack is $90.
Oh, that's
you
not
get
bad.
the gun, and Time Crisis in its original arcade form is in the gun. Okay, that's what you get.
Just that.
Just that. For $120, which is the one I will be buying. For $120, you get Time Crisis Point Blank, Steel Gunner 2, and you get the foot pedal boss. You get the
Oh
foot
yeah,
pedal.
yeah, yeah.
You
That's
get the
it
pedal.
right there. But now here's my question: so you can load more games onto it? I'm assuming.
You know what? I don't know.
Or is it locked?
There's only
Because like,
I
why would you
assume
buy a
they
game?
would
Why would
attempt
you
to
buy
lock
one?
it.
Why would you buy one and it only comes with Time Crisis, and then you can't add any more games to it? Like,
well, it's got to work with this weird AI thing they just made. That'll be new. Everyone's gonna have to get on board with that. I could see them maybe offering you like a firmware update with more guns, or with more games, depending on what the who's got what it's got. But like, listen, let's talk about why this is cool. This is like the type of fun that you have where like you're a little sweaty afterward. Like it's a joy to play this. It's action packed. You're shooting at dudes with a gun. And then now you can do it in your like living room in a big TV.
Who wrote this? He's
Tim K?
Matt Gardner is complaining that there's no recoil. There's the slide doesn't.
Yeah. Well, does the gun plug into the wall? No, it's a USB thing. Mm-hmm. You would need
some dedicated power.
That's a correct me if I'm wrong. That was a small piston, correct?
It's a
small piston that shot back the top of your fake gun.
But it was an electric motor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an electric motor that went. It's probably an arm.
Okay.
Honestly, like it's like a.
Okay.
Like that, you know what I mean?
So it goes out and comes back.
Yeah.
I got you. I like how I knew exactly what you meant when you did that.
Because it's not a straight line. It's an
it
oval.
It goes in and it's like for some reason I saw Mario World. Like, did they show that off in Mario sometimes with those moving
sometimes
platforms?
the platforms, yeah. Well, those followed those followed just like a dashed line.
I hope they study my brain when I go. I'm
CTE the whole way up. I don't know how he survived.
It's weird how it works too. Very weird. Y'all want to see what they were into sexually?
All right. Let's see here.
What if you could read that, like, rings
I'm
in
going
that
to queue up this YouTube TV. Oh, pause. And then I'm gonna. Oh nope, that's too big. That's.
Hey hey video.
Get over here!
I gotta watch this on YouTube so I can do like the little mini.
Understood. We got a sick ass fucking game that I'm really excited to talk about.
Theater mode. All right, cool. And then we go to screen capture. And then we go to this. And then, there we go, done. All right.
All right. There's a really fucking neato game happening here, everyone. It's called Felt That.
I fucking felt that.
I felt it.
I felt it in my pants.
Now I can read a little bit of the article here, but I mean we can just tell you about it. Jeff Keighley was doing his Summer Games Fest situation, where he gets to be like, and Kojima and I were cuddling, and this is what he told me about Death Stranding 2.
I'm running the video right now.
And then he points, excellent. So this game's called Felt That. It is a real-time animated, as in like they did everything like in-house, real ass Muppet game. These are ostensibly in the fashion of Jim Henson, little Muppet people beating the dog shit out of each other. It's a gritty boxing game.
It literally is like Cuphead. Like this is going to be a piece of art.
It's somebody who loves two things. So like Cuphead, they were like, wow, I love two things. I love 1940s rubber hose animation.
Right.
Like a lot, and I love Mega Man. What can I do? What can I do to make these two things kiss? And this game is Punch-Out and like Apollo Creed Rocky.
The plunging of the toilet. It has like a
and
little
says,
toilet.
I've been taking shits in here all day.
Yeah, dude. This is
The
this
humor is
this
outrageous.
game
But the game looks really good.
so amazing.
The game looks absolutely outstanding.
I really hope it plays as well as it looks.
It's, you know what? How can a Punch-Out game be not fun?
Right.
If you like that.
Right. I'm assuming that. I don't know. I just assume when they show like trailers like this that they're just, especially in the early form, they're not showing the full HUD. They're not showing the full effects.
It's not
they're not
finished.
yeah.
But like, I like how low key the HUD is. Like you were saying, it's about the animation. I can see them being like, don't you dare put a bunch of flashy fucking words and letters up in front of all my fucking puppets.
I hope so.
Cause I fucking
Parts
you know
down
what?
like that looks so tight.
Dude, do you fucking kind of feel like puppets get like no respect at all and are kind of like belittled as an art form?
Oh, sure.
You gotta go so hard to puppet.
Jim Henson, like
well, to give them that, like they have a face and it has
puppeteering is an art form. And of course, it's underrated. It's underappreciated.
Underappreciated's a good word
for
for it.
Sure.
I feel like it's just like people would be like, "Oh, what? You do fucking puppets? Like that's fucking, you know?"
Dude,
like,
if someone told me they made a living like as
Puppeteering?
a puppeteering, I'd be like, "Dude, that's so fucking cool. Let me talk to you for like an hour about this
Absolutely.
because I have so many questions now."
what's the hardest part? Just being on your knees?
Yeah.
Like, is that
How
the
did
part
you even
that
get
sucks?
into this? What happened in your child? Like, where are you from?
What happened
like,
in your child-
what's going on?
It's like, all right, so like how they asked you where on the doll they touched you? So like I fucked that doll.
So I made that doll dance and do the can. And the therapist was like, "Wow, you're fucked up."
But also talented.
But very talented.
Very talented.
Extremely. It's no, this shit's really cool. It's a la like stop animation. It's like I've always been a fan of clay animation. I've always been a fan of like there was it was Clay Fighters back in the day on
Absolutely,
Sega, dude.
Yeah, Clay
like,
Fighters Deluxe.
that shit was I really, even as a child, I was like, wow, this
Sculptor's
is
Edition.
really neat. Like that they took the time to do this.
The harsh lighting in this is the thing that I'm absolutely my favorite thing. The lighting is so strong and like they're all so furry.
Yeah.
They're casting all such a deep, dark, contrasting
And you
shadow.
you got to follow those bright red gloves. Just pay attention to those gloves, baby.
and bob and weave.
Yeah.
Please, like, stay
dip,
mobile.
Dip, dive, duck, dive.
But
Dip.
it's the story of an orphan who was unadoptable, and he's I guess they're gonna demolish the orphanage he came from
and kill
with the children in it.
inside it. So there's high pressure. The stakes are high.
The stakes do seem high.
The stakes are very high.
Inside the article, which I will not read, they
Bless.
yeah, no, that's what I like about it. They said the word absolutely bonkers. Don't you fuck with that?
Bonkers?
I say bonkers. I say things as bonkers.
Yeah.
And I think Gemstones made it kind of popular. Like Baby Billy's Bible bonkers. You haven't.
Bible bonkers.
He's got it.
It's a
Walton
thing.
Goggins is going to be one of the richest actors by in 2 years.
He's
gonna be
right now.
balling.
He's so hot right now.
Wow, Walton Goggins so hot
so
right now.
hot.
It's but he deserves it.
He really does.
Have a good run.
He's working his ass off. He's been in so many different commercials. He's in so many different shows. Has he showed up in movies? He doesn't act in movies.
He was in Hateful Eight and Django.
Yeah, you're right.
He's actually the.
Yeah, you're right.
He's kind of the protag, the deuterag of Hateful Eight. If you think about it, the deuterag.
Queen of the Ring. He was in Queen of the Ring, apparently.
Oh, how could I have forgotten? Queen of the Ring.
The Uninvited. I don't know what that's about.
The Uninvited
but
who?
it's probably not a positive interaction. Dreamin' Wild.
Not a positive interaction.
I'm just assuming by the name of the movie. Yeah, he was in Django Unchained, The Hateful Eight, and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
He's the most racist guy in Django.
In real life?
In Django. I'll go walking in the moonlight with you. No. It's just so weird.
Oh,
because,
that's right.
Yeah. He's got some real fucked up teeth in that.
You know, he always played the protagonist just until like 2 years ago.
And then, well,
or I'm sorry, the antagonist.
Yeah, because he was in.
I'm sorry, the antagonist.
He
not
was the bad guy in Justified.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Oh yeah. I think that was like when he started really getting big.
And also, because everyone in the Shield was a bad guy, he was a bad guy in the Shield as well.
Shanghai Noon, early in his career, played a dumbass. Had a line or two
Holy
in the
shit, that
beginning
was
of
him?
the movie. Yes, sir. And he's like, shooting. You know that's Walter Goggins. So
Those
that's like
movies were fun.
that's what I think of when I think of Walter. He was in the
Shanghai
last.
Noon and Nice were really fun.
Oh, I know they were. I
And
enjoyed
nobody
them
watches
immensely.
Nobody wants to see
His
Jackie
Indian
Chan and
his
Owen
Indian
Wilson.
wife was so hot. I don't know why, but she just like struck a chord deep in my soul.
What? Wow, you're doing a lot of crazy kung fu.
Oh, how do you do? How?
Dude, we could do this movie. But unfortunately, I am not allowed to do my Jackie Chan impression. To stand in to do my Jackie Chan impression, it's me, Joe List. Hey, I'm going to do all the Jackie Chan lines.
Your
I'm deep in the
favorite Jackie
bathroom.
Chan movie, real quick.
My favorite Jackie Chan movie, like if it's not...
I put a gun to your head.
If it's not
Favorite
literally
Jackie Chan movie,
Shanghai,
motherfucker.
if it's not literally Shanghai Nights, it's got to be God, Rush Hour's so good. Collateral is it Collateral, the kind of recent one where he is like the business guy in the suit, and he just has to like do kung fu like from here across town. It's
No,
like
I don't know.
I think it's like the last 10 years. Like he's like old.
Collateral?
I'll find out.
Are you talking about The Foreigner? Where he's a bomb
that's
expert?
Too new. That's too new.
Because that one was pretty tight. Pierce Brosnan's in that. Pierce Brosnan's the bad guy.
Is he British in it or American?
He's Scottish.
Wow.
Yeah. Or
Whoa.
Irish.
Sorry, I need to get
Irish.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
Hong
The
Kong.
Foreigner was pretty tight. But no, Rumble in the Bronx is like one of my favorite ones.
I watched his animated show as well.
Oh yeah, as a child, I
Yeah.
did too.
I don't know that
I
it was
caught
any
that
good.
shit.
I don't know that it was any good,
No,
but
it's
I did
horrible.
watch it. It was horrible.
But it was fine. It's like, you know, I was under no illusions in the late 90s.
Early
Like
aughts.
like Animaniacs. It's not art, but god damn it, it was entertaining. You know what I mean?
I'm glad
Like-
nobody. I'm glad nobody acted like it was art.
Right.
I would hate to. Think
But
so.
that, you know, I didn't think that I was looking at fine art, but I knew I was looking at something that was good.
It was on the whack cartoon, like the WB or something.
Yeah.
Where you weren't
Yeah.
trying to watch a cartoon.
The WB where with the frog. Remember they always had the frog like, "Hello my darling, hello my baby.
I promise
hello,
you
my
that this is not
Clementine.
racist.
I'm just a frog."
Mammy. Yeah. No, that was tough.
It was, but it was also funny.
Animaniacs also was fine art. I will argue this to the death. I learned my my capitals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how.
That's true.
And education is fine art.
Lady.
We're trying to do a show out here. I'm kidding. It was for the bit. These people don't. These people don't appreciate the. Okay. All right. It was the wrap it up noise.
Wrap it up.
Well, unfortunately, we can't wrap it up because I wanted to bring up a little subject here while we get off the heels of watching a great indie game, be made, and we get excited about it. I watched a video. By a fella, okay, a YouTuber.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say their name, but I appreciate them.
Okay.
And for what they were doing.
They're a commentary YouTuber, or are they a
yeah.
video game player?
Oh no!
Like a
well,
streamer?
they play games, but I mean they're a commentator. You know, that's their bread and butter.
Was it
is
that
to,
fucking Stone Mountain?
It
No, just
wasn't-
kidding.
It wasn't Stone.
I like Stone.
We love Stone. Ozempic Stone is outrageous. Fucking
Ozempic Stone.
bulk Stone, dude.
Who? He's bulked up?
I think he's ripped now.
What?
I think Stone Mountain is jacked. I could just be thinking about another Reddit.
I really
guy
hope so.
I saw. Maybe Northern
Jacked.
Lion is jacked now. That's who I'm thinking of.
It said, oh, you want a jacket? You must mean jacket.
Ah, no, I don't. We don't want that. Stone Mountain 64, by the way.
Okay, go on.
Okay. All right. So the problem is that the video was like, the game industry is dying. Like, why? Is it dying? Why is it dying? What are we discussing about it, right? And he broke down like what everybody goes to immediately to answer that question. Why is it dying? And he was kind of going after people who say ostensibly some of the things we've said. Like one of the things is that I've said that you should look to use your money to buy indie games. Because that's where somebody who is put passion in front of money making. You know what I mean? And therefore,
the hope to make money's there.
Always.
Let's not
it's not a.
But
it's not a charity.
But they're doing it as a passion.
Yes. It's their idea is more important than the money at first.
And that's not to say that people that work for big AAA companies aren't passionate.
Never. And thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
That's not it at all.
Right.
It's becoming harder and harder to work at a AAA company and keep your job.
And your
for
soul.
any number. Kendrick Lamar poster of his album that says "damn" in big red letters. That's how I felt. Like, damn, good point. But he was like, hey, like, you can't just say that because there are so many games that come out a year that to make it as an indie developer is near impossible. There's too many, 2,000 games will come out a year. How are you going to be the one that stands out? How can you plan for that? And he's like, you have to make it not your full-time job. And I was like, okay, so we were kind of right about that. And so, but I moved on, and he attacked something that we have always said.
Yeah.
For years.
For years?
For years. Is that we always are like, the boardroom is what ruined AAA gaming. The boardroom.
He's like, the boardroom's the best part of gaming.
He's like, the boardroom. Well, he suggests that he brought up Larian and Baldur's Gate. He was like, look here's your company that made a perfect game. Ostensibly a perfect game, with little to no help from anybody else, except for they got a bunch of help. They outsourced as many things as they could. And they took a gamble of selling stake in their company to Tencent. China, you're not indie anymor when you let the company.
You got a pretty big bag backing your
country
game.
China. I literally said the company China, but Freudian slip. When you have China owns part of you, you're no longer indie in any way.
Right.
And Larian made essentially the most successful game of 2023. They made the Astro World of 2023. People are still playing it to this day. They made a game that people play despite its inclusivity. I think saying inclusivity instead of wokeness is kind of like a more ingenuous, because wokeness has this well,
there's a connotation that's tagged.
It has a connotation.
Like
Thank you for feeling it, because it's if I were to say yo, the reason why games are failing is because they're woke, and people aren't trying to play that fucking woke shit. That's not how I feel. And also, then don't. If the industry dies because we're putting gay people in games, I don't think it's fine. Let it die. I'm fine with it. Well, let's all do something else. Let's go outside.
But what was he saying?
No, but what he was saying is that greed. Thank you for.
No, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I appreciate your spirit and
he
everything.
He said that without the boardroom, a lot of these games wouldn't get made. They would be. They wouldn't have the direction or motivation to make money and expand and grow and have the resources to then make the new best thing they can make.
Okay, so my argument to that is kind
me.
of, if I distilled it down
Put
to
it
it
right
in
in
a
my ear.
douchey way, it'd be get good. But like, look at
Real
Rockstar. Look at Rockstar. They got boardrooms. You know what I mean?
They got a big boardroom.
They got shit
a
like that
spicy
popping
one.
off. And guess what? They make fucking bangers. They make Red Dead Redemption 2. They make GTA 5. You know what I mean? Like,
I got herpes, Dutch.
yeah. And some dude and some CEO is like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's
I can relate to that. and so
Doing
it's
too much cocaine, Dutch.
it's when we say it's the boardroom that's the problem, it's the people that are making the decisions. Like it's the lack of
the boardroom's the problem.
connection to the spirit of the game that they're like. If they're
Yeah.
like, if I'm assuming the guy at the top, he's not coming up with the ideas. He's green lighting the ideas, right?
Unless
So-
his idea is he looks at a game that sold a fuck ton and he goes,
Yeah, I want that. No,
do
yeah.
this again.
No, 100%. Which happens. Just look at
Make
you know,
it bigger and
that-
give it a cowboy hat this time. You know, like,
Sure.
And that's the ideas they have, you know?
I would love to back AAA gaming. I would love to be like, AAA gaming's awesome.
Wouldn't you
because,
like to get back to
because
being
look
excited?
look at all the fucking games that they've come out with. I used to feel that way. I used to be like, oh my god, Halo. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All these high like AAA games that were great. They were coming out in the early 2000s. You know, there was a lot of good shit. And then
Games made such a jump each time.
yeah.
Getting an Xbox 360
And it-
after a PS2
And it got to a point
was like, whoa.
And it got to a point where clearly we're technology starts to plateau.
We're up against
to
the
a
wall
certain
in
point.
a bunch of places.
And a lot of the games that we played that were awesome, they were kind of piggybacking off of new technology and new like types of ways of making video games and that
Right.
sort of thing. And it seems like once we got to a certain point, it was very obvious that they were plateauing. Like technology was starting to plateau a little bit, at least in the applicable
Areas of it.
areas of like making a game.
Right. By the way,
And-
this is an incredible video that everyone should watch. We'll probably just throw it in the link description.
Okay.
It's just too long.
Drop
for
it in
us to-
Discord then.
Yeah, I absolutely will.
Yeah.
But like, it's just too long, and there were a lot of good points about it. But like, the connection to the idea is important, like from the ground up.
Yeah.
And something that the video touched on a little bit, but you kind of were like, you were like the video kind of gave me an orb of it, and like you right then, whether you knew it or not, were polishing it, and like
Oh.
I kept seeing it clearer and clearer.
Well, good.
When
Sometimes
games-
I ramble and I'm like, am I making
When
sense?
games got to this point where we're not seeing like it be so different, something interesting happened. So like you and I, we play retro games. Like we'll go back, we'll play a super goddamn motherfucking Nintendo game and love it and be like, yo, this actually like this fucks. I don't care about GTA 6 right now.
Right.
I'm playing
In
Mario.
this moment, I'm fine
Yeah.
with this. Yeah.
So a lot of people don't do that. Like the more modern like consumer of gaming, like the not counterculture, the normie, the gamer, the FIFA, Fortnite, gamer, does not do that. That's not a thing they're interested in doing. The history of art does not complex them.
Dare I say they play? It's like a video game. Well, some people. I don't want to generalize, but it seems like
Right.
like they followed trends.
Yes.
Like a little more like the more.
Oh, a streamer plays a game.
You know.
100,000 people will play it if
Right.
400,000 are
True.
watching.
That's true.
So culture is dictated very weirdly like that. One guy made Stardew Valley, and he'll probably be more rich than. I mean, he might make $1 billion by the time he's dead. One dude who was like, I like this little farm game I made. It's fucking. I'll just keep making shit for it. Oh no, I'm rich. It hit so hard. Oh no. But when we got to this area where games are still good now.
Oh my god! Why? I was like wondering why I'm so loud, and I had.
Oh, were you a little
Oh my
up?
god! I was like bumped up, dude.
That's all right.
I really apologize if I've been so loud this whole podcast. I've been hearing it in my monitor, and I've been trying to
We'll
stay
check the
back.
levels. We'll check the levels.
Ugh.
We can split it and then lower it. You know what I mean? It's fine. But
Yeah.
really, when games started being this, like, not being able to get much better, they also aren't much worse either. So, like, a swath of games are still available to play. Every day another game comes out, even if it's good, like, even if it's great, not perfect, because everyone will go play.
Mm-hmm.
Elden Ring, everyone played, because no one shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah.
You got people who got no business playing Dark Souls 2, playing Elden Ring, and that's good.
And they were the ones that were like, I don't really like this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess the problem is, like, there's just more shit to do. There's just more games.
Right.
And we only have so much time.
Yeah.
And especially if you hop on every day and, like if you spend, I don't know, like me, 4 years playing the same multiplayer shooter and don't play any other multiplayer shooters, that means that's what you did. That's what I played.
Yeah.
You know, Siege is what I played that whole time. I missed out on every other shooter in that time. That was a choice I made. I can't be in two places at once. I had to have a job.
Yeah.
I had to have sex.
Yeah.
Eat food.
Yeah.
Be sheltered.
Have sex.
Again, have sex with some food. Have sex with the shelter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Horny. Busy.
The
Sleepy.
food fucks you. The shelter fucks you.
Okay, well now
it's all,
turn the camera off.
Everyone's. It's all
I'm getting a little
coming around.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna have to close
all
my
I'm
legs.
saying.
No, yes, but there is only so
I
much time,
think-
even for the most hardcore gamer.
Yeah.
There's only so much time, and there's all this games to play. And if you make a game that isn't a 97 out of 100, I think a lot of people, or is in a niche that is demanding games, that like is starved for games so hard, like all the people who are like, please, just a drop of Titanfall pussy. I would my kingdom for a Titan, just a drop of oily Titanfall pussy. Like those people, you put out a Titanfall game, they'll all go play it allegedly, you know. But every other game, like if it's mid or if it's not marketed right, especially if it's not marketed right, you might miss out. And that's what the game kind of, or the video kind of suggested.
That actually brought me back to
Oh, you're back?
the industry rests on the laurels of like. Oh no! Thought left me.
The industry rests on the laurels of
Oh my god! Of past successes.
Yes.
Of what works.
no risk,
And-
nothing ventured, nothing gained
Yeah.
is not here.
So we
Venture
have
that.
we have this.
You see that
we
gain
have
over
this
there?
rash of it's more profitable for us to remake a game in higher definition and higher fidelity than roll the dice on a new idea.
Because what if you don't like it?
A
then
new
we'll
game.
have spent
But we
$400
know,
million
but we
on
know
it.
we can because we have to make. They have to make more money every year. You can't if you make the same amount of money as last year, you're a failing company. So you have to make more money.
Hey, Copilot, can you scrape the internet for the last year's worth of articles mentioning Final Fantasy Tactics? Hey, we should remake Final Fantasy Tactics. No, I mean,
Yeah.
you've got a point.
It-
Why make a new one?
And that, but
You can prove demand.
otherwise, they would be putting out a lot of games. They would be taking risks. I mean, they're taking small risks. Don't get me wrong. AAA companies,
Absolutely.
big companies
Always.
are taking they're taking risks,
And they're
but
trying to make
mitigating
a
risk.
profit.
They have to mitigate risk. A small indie team is like, hey, fuck risk. We fucking love this game. We love this. We're gonna put it out. We may not even we might starve. I don't know. We may not even make it. And then I'll still have to fucking show up as the manager at Reebok at the Reebok store in the fucking
And I fuck
in the
with
mall.
you so heavy for that.
Yeah. And then
Oh my god! Like, yo, when you're tired, you're so tired, and you're all right, I can't code anymore. Time to get 3.5 hours of sleep before my shift at Reebok.
Or
Just
at-
like you said,
yeah.
and you right before you turn off the light, you just hit the ball one more time. It's
Yeah.
smoldering.
yeah.
Locking your computer. And you reach over to the light, you look over, you see that fucking shirt they make you wear with the stripes at Reebok, and you think about two things. You
You're
think,
like,
number one, you think, why can't I work at Adidas? Why the fuck I gotta work for
I ain't no,
Reebok?
I'm not a ref. Why do
That's
I have
so-
this uniform?
why do I
I
have
can't
this?
make any calls. People don't
So-
listen to me.
No whistle. And then number 2, you go, I hope somebody likes my fucking game I'm making.
Right.
I'm making a game for you.
I care so much more about this game. And that's why, and the above stated that we've said, I don't know. I might need to watch this video and see exactly
illuminated?
what they're talking about.
We could maybe try to get political about it. We can make like a like try to go back at, just try to be like, no, I'm defending my point.
I would love to.
And then maybe piggyback off of some of the success of that video
Right.
by putting that video as a something that's linked to us.
Anyway,
I wouldn't hate that.
you know what's popping.
But you know what? The number one thing I want everyone to take away is that if you liked this sort of more freeform discussion from us, I'm really interested in, and I think you are too. I don't want to speak for you, but I will. I think doing this sort of freeform,
Much more fun than reading articles, I'll tell you that much.
it's almost like I want to get to a day where like an article's rare. You know,
That'd be cool.
we're hitting,
Or maybe we just reference an article
Yeah.
for a point to be proven.
absolutely. We like, hey, can we back this up?
Oh man, are we evolving? Are we changing? That's nice. Growing. Wonderful.
Transformative.
Wonderful.
I love that.
All right,
Thank
Kevin,
you.
send us home.
Thank you, everyone, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, for coming to the show.
Guys, gals, and non-binary pal. That's a bumper sticker or
I know.
a T-shirt
I
right
do-
there.
I know. I can see it now. Thank you so much for coming to our show. We're all things gaming. We are all things gaming. We're a video game show, a podcast, both audio and visual form, available everywhere podcasts are consumed by that name. The Patreon, I think, is where you should go to really stay involved with our comings and goings. But if you really want to stay involved with my comings, you should hit our Discord, which will be linked in the description. We are also available a massive backlog of content that will be rapidly becoming unavailable to you soon. Is at
When is that?
soundcloud.com.
Do we know?
We should check that. We should really check that. Is available at soundcloud.com/getinthecargamer. Our Twitch stream, which is a live Twitch stream where we are doing the show like I'm talking in it right now, is at twitch.tv/allthingsgamingpod. Until next time, happy Pride Month.
Yes.
The very first
definitely.
Pride Parade was a riot against the police. Fuck 12. God bless you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Peace.